Had a good car. It was pretty disappointing at the end at the last restart. I just couldn't get going. That outside lane most of the night was really really hard on restarts, and the few times I was on the bottom, that outside guy would lose 3 or 4 spots. And in a 10-lap shootout, when you got all the fast guys up front, it's hard to when you're third going into turn one, it's going to be pretty hard to win it. What was the question again? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. After you won the segment, we won the second segment, so the end of the third segment, I ran hard for like 6 or 7 laps just to check our temperatures and make sure the car handled like we want and all that. But I guess there's a couple things. I mean, the way it's, I watched the 48. They won the first one, so they didn't race at all for 60 laps, until the last 10. And I don't know. I think if everybody else noticed, but they seem to know what they're doing and pretty smart. So we kind of watched that too and kind of hung back as well. There wasn't really any reward for racing up through there. You're going to come on pit road second. So then, once you got your last set of tires to run the fourth segment, I think the goal, which sounds silly, but was to run as slow as you can and stay on the lead lap because you knew everybody's going to stop and goes, and you knew those were going to be your tires, for the last segment. So just kind of held on to that, knew we were going to come on pit road second and concentrate on getting out of there. Well, 10 laps too short. Yeah, it was way too short for me. I think that for some reason, during the day this place gets really wide. You see people right up on the top and all the way on the bottom, and it seems like all last year, and it seemed to be the trend again tonight, that the bottom is just a lot better, and you really had to work the top hard to get by somebody. Like when I was able to get by Denny, it took 15 laps at least under green, consecutive laps to be able to wear him down and get a run and get going. So for me, and you got somebody as fast as him out front, there's no way that I was going to have a shot, in 10 laps. Maybe if I would have got out and almost stayed alongside of him, maybe. But 10 laps is, is kind of short. But yet the fastest car was out front, and it's always hard to beat that. Well, I didn't really see Carl's deal, but I saw Greg's explode. So whenever you have a teammate have something like that happen, you certainly think about it because even I'm sure there's different engine packages out there. I was pretty sure we had what they had. So the only thing I felt a little better about is them last 2 segments we didn't have to run very hard and we'd lift early and I'd make sure I was only turning 9 or 9200, just to kind of save it. And it was running cooler back there, not being hot, up there in the traffic and all that. So that made me feel a little bit better about it. But there's really nothing you do about it, and you just run it hard and hope it hangs together. I'm probably the last one to know or give an opinion on whether they should change the format or if it was good or bad. I think that's more what the fans think of it. This whole All-Star race is definitely for the fans. So I think the best thing is probably to poll them, see what they liked, and go from there.